The night the truth came out. It was a Friday evening when I walked through the door, worn out from a long day, but relieved to finally unwind. My wife, Julia, was dressed to impress. Heels, a short black dress, and makeup done more carefully than usual. I arched an eyebrow and asked, "Got plans tonight?" She paused for a split second, then gave a casual smile. "Oh, I'm just going out for a bit. My friend needs me." Her voice sounded calm, but her eyes flickered away. A quiet unease stirred inside me, a gut instinct whispering that she wasn't being entirely honest. Lately, her girls' nights had become more frequent. Her phone never left her hand, and there was a new perfume lingering on her clothes that I didn't recognize. But that night, I decided I wouldn't just let it pass. I leaned back in my chair, watching her closely. She tried to act normal, but her nervous movements gave her away, shifting from foot to foot, tapping lightly, avoiding my eyes. I'd seen that look before, the one she wore when she lied about small things, like hiding a shopping receipt. But this time, it wasn't about a pair of shoes. This was something deeper. I took a slow breath. "Before you go," I said quietly, "there's something I want to show you." Her smile froze. The color drained from her face. "What do you mean?" she asked, her tone uncertain. Without a word, I unlocked my phone and handed it to her. On the screen was a gallery I had been keeping for a week. See, I'd started to suspect something after she said she was helping a friend move last Saturday, but didn't come home until 3 in the morning. That same night, my cousin happened to be at a downtown restaurant, the very one where Julia was. Only she wasn't hauling boxes. She was sitting across from a man, laughing, touching his arm, leaning close in a way no friend would. My cousin took photos, sent them to me, and told me to stay calm until the time was right. Tonight was that time. Julia's hands trembled as she scrolled through the pictures. Her in that same floral dress, smiling at a stranger, leaning in for a kiss. Her fingers froze mid-swipe, her lips parted, but no words came out. "So," I said evenly, "where are you really going tonight? Another moving job? Or dinner with him again?" The silence that followed was suffocating. I could hear her breathing quicken. She clutched her purse tighter, like a child caught sneaking out. She forced a shaky laugh. "It's not what it looks like," she stammered. I stopped her cold. Don't insult my intelligence. You've lied enough." For the first time, Julia had no response. Her confidence vanished, replaced by fear. She looked cornered, trapped. I didn't have to raise my voice. My calmness said it all. "Tonight," I said quietly, "you're not going anywhere." Her eyes widened, not out of fear that I'd hurt her, but because she finally understood the game was over. I pulled a folder from the drawer and set it on the table. Inside were printed bank statements, recovered messages from her phone, and a separation agreement I'd prepared days ago with my lawyer. Julia gasped when she saw it. "You already knew," she whispered. I nodded slowly. "I knew enough. I just wanted to see if you'd tell me the truth yourself." That truth hit her harder than any slap could. She sank onto the couch, her purse slipping from her grasp. Tears welled in her eyes as she reached for me. "Please," she choked out. "It was a mistake. It didn't mean anything." I stayed unmoved. "Maybe you meant nothing to him," I said quietly, "but you meant everything to me. And you threw that away for a cheap thrill." She broke down, sobbing into her hands. But my heart was numb. The damage was done, and there was no going back. I stood, walked to the door she had been so eager to leave through, and opened it wide. "You wanted to go out tonight?" I said. "Go ahead. But you're not coming back." Her face twisted in disbelief. She had expected anger, but not finality. I pointed toward the folder. "Those papers will be filed Monday. Every cent I've earned is protected. You won't touch my savings, my home, or my future. The only thing you're leaving with is regret." She cried harder, but I didn't flinch. As she gathered her things, I felt an unexpected calm settle over me. The fear and suspicion that had haunted me for weeks vanished, replaced by certainty. Julia had made her decision long before this night. I was simply delivering the consequences. She walked past me, her eyes red and swollen. For once, she had no words left to twist the truth. The door shut behind her with a heavy final sound, the sound of an ending and the beginning of my freedom. That night, sitting alone in the quiet house, I didn't feel broken. I felt released. Julia thought she could live 2 lives. But lies always catch up in the end. My response at the door had stripped away every excuse and forced her to face what she'd done. Sometimes betrayal isn't just about what someone does. It's about the choice they make when they think you'll never find out. But I did. And instead of begging or forgiving, I let her walk away into the life she'd chosen, while I finally started living mine.